facial excuse. When I step up in the place, they know I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum. Step up in the place and you I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your name. I got you all in check.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Rams at 4-11 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And they'll run with the former LSU Tiger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you could poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there would be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
They'll try the left side. McGee. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Quite
like the opening drive march they're on right now. It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
That's the score, Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
7 yards.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Got a man, that's Hunter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Purdy now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And this one is incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
The coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunter. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match him point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get him later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run on first down. It's McGee. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McGee. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. But guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
On third down, it's McGee. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
21-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Purdy looking to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
A big play there for L.A. 54 yards. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. On third down, it's McGee. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Now Purdy. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. To another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
20, 5, touchdown, 49ers. Jonathan Brooks with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Rams 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now a handoff up the middle. McGee. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there, and a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Up the middle they go. It's McGee. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10.
Third and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If you don't feel good about it, let's just check something down at the football.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy. He's got his man in stride. Complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Gain on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. First target, first catch, and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
At the Rams' 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Milton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
To throw is Milton. And that's caught inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken from just outside the 30. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I mean, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Person. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. McGee. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, 45 yards. And the Rams are back within a score. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Easy, 63,
Hurts will throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy going down the middle, and it's complete. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
And the 49er first down.
Throwing here, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And it's intercepted. Past the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And he pushes the lead up to a field goal.
49ers 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Niners have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Rams 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And his is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead in this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. A handoff running left, Brooks. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 55. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Purdy from the gun. He completes it to Hunter.
Purdy's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. I tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Brooks. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Jonathan Brooks with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. The
LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Go Silver. Don't touch.
Now a give, right side. It's McGee. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. 63, 63, 63. Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Great, set. I'm coming. They'll
try to run this one in. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Push, alert, push. Right there, right there. Silver, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Rams 38, 49ers 35.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
He was covered by
Partner, take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-time attempt, and he got there. Excellent determination on that scramble, and it might just help them snatch away a victory.
Here's Purdy to throw.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
The kicker on for the point after.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 30. This is 1st and 10.
70 range. Get it. Bronco lead. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing